You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch. What you talking about? If that nigga on war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named the Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing. Like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. U.P.K, you solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall phone and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the starter and I show her. She could never get a piece home. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named the Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing. Like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're squirming off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. U.P.K play for keys, nigga. Command general get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stalk his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. They got popped off for a neck. If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named the Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing. Like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
All right, Shalom, Israel. We had I.S.U.P.K start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And since 1969, we've been teaching the truth that the Black, Spanish, and Native Indians are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Yeah, I mean, since 1969, we've been trying to wake up the Blacks and Spanish families and let them know that it's more to them than what they think and what they out here portraying to be. If you could, can you give me Deuteronomy chapter, Salaki? If you could, give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. I mean, for so long, we've been out here acting real bad out here. We've been out here running real wild and crazy, and that's because we don't have an identity. We don't know who we are. I mean, so what we tend to do is follow after everybody else or what makes us feel comfortable. I mean, and that's not what we're supposed to do. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, God's chosen people. And with knowing that, you got to understand that there's laws and statutes that we have to abide by, that we have to follow to get the things that we want in life. Could you got it? No sweat.
Yeah.
Two. If you could read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art in a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
The Bible says that the Black, Spanish, and Native Indian are the holy people unto the Lord thy God. That word holy means separate. We are separate people unto the Lord thy God. Yeah, I mean, we're not like all these other nations, so that's one thing that we have to understand as well. We're not like them. So all that smoking these hookahs, smoking, killing and all that, but that killing one another, I should say, and all that, that's not what we're supposed to do. I mean, we're supposed to love one another. We're supposed to be there for one another. You agree?
The Lord, like God, has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
We are a special people unto himself, unto the Lord. I mean, the Lord chose us to be a special people unto him. That's like, look, you got a favorite pair of J's. I mean, those your favorite pair of J's, you're not going to treat them like all your other sneakers that's in your closet. Put them right in the box, throw them under the bed. You want to separate those J's from all your other sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6 is telling us now, that the Israelites are God's chosen people, that we are a holy people unto the Lord. We are a separate people. Keep going.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
We are a separate people upon all people that are upon the face of the earth. You know what I mean? Tonight, this is the Wednesday night law class, so we're going to get into, I guess, some of the laws that's in these scriptures. If you could, can you give me Matthew chapter 5, verse 17? We're going to get right into the laws. Growing up, or not even growing up, nowadays you got Christians or pastors saying that the laws are now done away with, and then we don't have to follow the laws. Some laws we got to follow, or Christ came to do away with some laws, but that is not true. We are here to follow all the laws that the Bible that's in this book. God told us to follow all the laws. Got it? Read it.
With the Matthew, this book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
It says, think not that I come to destroy the laws. Christ right now is saying, think not that he came to destroy the laws. So that right there should kill anything. Anytime a pastor say the laws are done away with, just show him the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. It says, think not that I come to destroy the laws. Keep reading.
Or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Christ said he has not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Keep going.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Not one jot nor one tittle and otherwise should pass from the law. So these laws that these pastors and that these, I guess, woke people trying to say that we don't have to follow, that is dead. You know what I'm saying? That is not what it is. Read it to the top. Read it from the top again. 18.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
It says until not one jot or not one tittle. Read it again.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
It says, verily I say unto you, until heaven and earth pass. We're on planet Earth now, and I mean the heavens haven't come down yet. So they have not passed, they have not went away. So these laws is still here to do. Now, if you could give me Matthew 19 and 17. These laws are here, and the thing is with these laws too, these laws, I mean, it's not grievous. These laws are here to better you as a person. These laws is here to make you a better mom, a better dad, a better brother, a better man for a sister, a better sister for a man. I mean, these laws is here to make you a better person. So, I mean, you ask yourself sometimes, why put them away? Like, strip crabs and lobster, you can't give that up. I mean, everybody know what they was. Everybody felt some type of way what the slave masters used to feed us when he used to feed us all the scraps from all the messed up animals. But then again, we'll turn around and we'll eat. We'll be okay with eating the strip crabs and lobsters. And those are disgusting things. Go ahead, if you could read.
19:2.
No, what's that?
Matthew 19:2.
Matthew 19:17. I mean, the laws are here forever. I mean, the laws is here to make you a better person. So, and then also, if you think about it too, why would God give you laws that's supposed to better yourself, but that's like not like you can do what you want to do? It just don't make sense. These laws are really set to put order into this earth, to put order into your life. I mean, these laws are one of a kind. Go ahead, read.
Book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto them, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God.
The more Christ is saying, why callest thou me good? Why calling me good? For there is only one good, and that is God. God, the one that gave us these laws and statutes and commandments. Yeah, I mean, why would he give you why thou callest me good? Yeah, I mean, the only one that is good is God. Keep going.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Read from the top again.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
If thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. There you go again. Christ is telling you to keep the commandments. You see what I'm saying? These commandments and these laws is not done away with. Yeah, I mean, these laws was given to us by the one true God, by the God of Israel. Yeah, I mean, these laws has been given to us by somebody who is perfect himself. You see what I'm saying? Read from the top again.
He said unto him,
No, 17.
That's what I mean.
Why? Oh, he said unto them. Okay, good. Yeah.
Why callest me good? Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Okay, so Christ right now is telling us to keep his commandments. Keep the commandments that the Most High has given to the Israelite, the children of Israel. You see what I'm saying? Because following after what these other nations do and these other religions, all you doing is setting yourself up for death. Death is right around the corner once you follow what these other nations do. Like, death is right around the corner if you follow what all these other nations do. And I mean, we're supposed to be separate. We're supposed to be holy. Yeah, I mean, so we ain't supposed to really sit there and follow what a lot of these other nations do. If you could, can you give me Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter? I mean, these laws, the Most High told us that we follow these laws, if we follow his commandments, we'll get blessed. And if we don't, I mean, a lot of curses that will fall upon us. I mean, and that's why we see the Black, Hispanic, Native Indian men today, we are a cursed people. We are a cursed people. I mean, we're not living up to the standards that we're supposed to live up to. Go ahead, if you could read.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 1. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots and people more than thou, be not afraid.
That's 28 and 1?
You said 28? I said 20.
Not lie. 28 and 1. Good.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
The Lord says, if you follow these commandments, to observe, to do these commandments that I spoken to you this day, that you'll get blessed. Yeah, I mean, all these good things will come upon you. Yeah, I mean, and if you look at the Black, Spanish, Native Indian man today, we're not following these laws that God says. So if you go down to verse 15, we're not following these laws that the Most High put upon us or told us to do. So when you ask yourself why we living like this or why we at the bottom of the food chain, that's because we don't know who we are as a people. I mean, we don't know what we're supposed to do as as instructed to us by the Most High. I mean, and that's why we live in the way we live in today. Good, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It says, it will come to pass, if thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, if you will not listen to what the Most High say, if you will not listen to put down those shrimp, crabs, and lobsters, if you will not listen to, don't sleep with another man's wife, if you will not listen to not be a homosexual, if you will not listen to these things, go ahead.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
If thou art not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all these commandments which I command thee this day, all these curses will come upon us. Like, really, look at the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Are we not cursed? Are we not? You don't. If you could, let me get roll down to, what's that, 32? Con. If you look at us today, even look at us from slavery. Look, we have not been a perfect people. The Lord has not been satisfied with us, and the Lord has not been pleased on how we've been moving and operating when He gave us the instructions. I don't know how much miracles how much miracles we needed. You see what I'm saying? God was just like Yahushua. He was what? He was curing the blind. He was making the lamb walk. He took fruit into wine. What more miracles did we needed for us to get that we have to follow these laws that the Most High gave to us? Go ahead. These are some of the curses that got put upon us. Go ahead, you can read.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
It says, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. We all know that happened. We all read about what, slavery and everything that happened. They used to rip these babies and give them sell them right to the oppressor. No problem. They used to sell us right to the oppressor. No problem. Keep going.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long.
And you will look. And you will look. There's nothing you can do about it. You'll just have to sit there and look at it. With the tears in your eyes, crying, missing them. Because there's nothing you can do about it. And that's because we ain't have God, behind us, backing us. And that's all because we broke the laws that He told us, to follow. Even today, we see our babies dying in the streets today. You know what I mean? And that's because we don't have that law. We're not following the laws that the Most High gave to us, and told us to follow. So that's why our babies is dying in the streets. That's why our babies is getting kidnapped. You know what I mean? These babies are running out here rapping and wild. Go ahead, keep reading.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And there's nothing you can do about it. It ain't gonna be nothing you can do about it. It ain't gonna be nothing. It ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? You just gotta sit there and watch your sons and your daughter be taken away from you. Like, you gotta sit there and watch your sons and your daughter be taken away from you. You put a top on that joint. Yeah, I got it. All right. There's nothing, and there will be nothing you can do about it. You just gotta sit there and watch your your sons and your daughter be taken away from you and given to another person. You know what I mean? Understanding how wicked the white man is, I can just imagine some of the things that, you know what I mean, they done to the children that they used to do to us, you know what I mean, being taken away at a young age. You know what I mean? Like, I can just imagine. That's like, you want to take the class now?
You can finish it up.
Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 33. The fruit of thine hand,
Land.
all of thy labors,
Right, land.
shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
It says, the fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation watch thou knowest not to eat up. I mean, the fruit of the land, what the fruit of the land would be basically the harvest, correct, sir? If I'm not mistaken. That's the harvest, the fruit of the land.
It can mean actual. It can mean your kids when they talk about fruit, or it can be your land. So just read it one more time.
It says the fruit of thy land and all the labors. So that's
yeah. That's talking about the produce.
yeah. So the fruit of your land and the labor, you will put all that work, I mean, to provide for you and your family. You won't even enjoy it. I mean, you won't even you look, you'll go hungry dealing with this oppressor, man. And go ahead, keep reading.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
Keep going.
Verse 34. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see.
Nah, you could drop that. If you could, can you give me the book of John, chapter 2, verse 3? Listen, man. The point is, the whole point is, these laws are not done away with. You see what I'm saying? These laws are here forever. I mean, these laws are here to govern you. You know what I mean? These laws are, so when these Christian churches and these Muslim mosques, when they sitting there and they teaching you, deceiving you, you know what I mean? They are only destroying. They are what, distracting you from what you're really supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If you could, can you read? And with that being said, I'm gonna pass the class over to preaching officer McCoy.
Let's clap it up for him. Nah, let your brothers get it in real quick, man. You already know what it is. I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, all of New York. Teaching the truth since 1969. It's a biblical law class. All right. Listen, I want everybody to go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. We always gonna start there because like Deuteronomy 7 and 6 is equivalent to what the Christian church go by with John 3:16. Here in the I.S.U.P.K, I believe Israelites that's outside of the school. Everybody knows that this scripture right here is very important. You can read it, young man, when you get it. I'm still gonna have you up here. You hear me? I'm still gonna have you up here. Yeah, go ahead, do your thing, brother. When you got it, read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Yeah.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
It said that we are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. All right, what does it mean that we are a holy people? Set apart, we're separate, right? Let's give a right hand for that. You understand? You want to make sure you understand this scripture right here. Sear this in your brain. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Read it from the top again, one more time.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Yep.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
He chose who?
Has chosen thee.
All right.
Special people.
We'll stop. You know what I mean? All right. Let me give y'all a little backdrop on this. We reading out of what book we reading out of?
Deuteronomy.
You gotta speak up. Everybody gotta hear you.
Deuteronomy.
You gotta scream. I don't care.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
We reading out of the book of Deuteronomy. chapter 7. All right. We're reading out of the book of Deuteronomy. Around this time, we were just leaving out of Egypt. Is Moses giving and talking to the nation of Israel, giving us game, giving us wisdom, giving us knowledge on how to be a righteous people. Again, the Most High is sent out Moses to teach us how to keep the commandments that he gave us. And guess what? He was only talking to the Israelites. Read it one more time. Yeah, from the top. Thank you.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
He chose us to be a special people. You know, they say that we're wrong because we say we're God's chosen people. It's right here in the Bible. Right here in the Bible, we reading that blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans is God's chosen people. Now, the world is going to tell you that you're crazy, and the real Jews is white, and the whole nine. Here's the thing: when you read this Bible, when you go through the historical records of what the Jews went through and where they went, you find out that the real Jews is Hispanics, Native Americans, and blacks. You find out a lot of things when you start going through the history. That's why they give us the curriculum that they give us in these public school systems. That's the Jewish man. The Jewish man ain't going to give us no history before the Americas. His sole purpose is to make us believe into this white institution, white supremacy. Let me ask you a question. This young man right here, you don't believe me, young man? What grade you going to right now? You going to the 8th grade. Did you learn anything Columbus taking this land? Do they teach you anything about before being in America in slavery? Not really. I'm good. This young man right here in school, they teach him nothing about his own history before Christopher Columbus set foot on his land, before slavery. They don't teach us anything. Why? Because they want us to be stuck. Right? What profit does it give to them if we know that we're the real Jews? Once we realize we're the real Jews, you know what happens? What happens is we start keeping the commandments. We know that every black, Hispanic, Native American man and woman is of royalty. When you out and about, when you see that homeless man or sister, they black, Hispanic, Native American, man, give them some money, man. Give them some money, man. That's God's chosen people. Right. Don't look at them as filth, man. Look at them as royalty. The same way you'll want somebody to look at you as royalty. Look at you as a man or woman. We cannot continue to be like these other nations. This is where we fall at. Every other nation knows how to deal with us. How do I know this? They know East Indians, Arabs, Chinese know that they can come into our communities and do what? Get rich. They get rich off of us. And they know that they can treat us like trash. They can never give to any program. They don't give back to programs. They don't hire us. When was the last time y'all saw somebody black working in a Chinese store? You never found it. But they say that we're crazy. They call us crazy, Nathan, because we're the ones that actually sit back, read, go through the records, go through all the evidence that's in the world, that's public record, and we say that we're the real Jews. We are. People can say whatever they want. Don't let nobody, and I'm gonna tell you something like this, right? The book of Deuteronomy is so important for every Israelite to read, because this is where you find part of our Constitution. This is where you find our laws, our statutes, our commandments. This is where you find our identity. You find out, man, you can't go have sex with white women. You can't go have sex with white men. You can't intermarry. Go to verse 3 in that same chapter. I'm gonna show you right here. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Dang, yeah, let me get a water, bro. So the water. I'm thinking now, I'm like, I'm doing a lot of talking. The water. Something wasn't adding up. Go ahead, brother, you got it.
Neither shalt thou make.
You gotta let everybody know where you at all the time.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3.
7 verse what?
Verse 3.
Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
You can't make marriages with them. You read verses above, it was talking about the other nations that surrounded us. We never supposed to lay down with these other nations. Why? Because you would give in to their gods. You understand me? Like when you go marry into another nation, Avarah, let me ask you a question. What happens when black men marry a white woman? What usually happens? Come on, go ahead. What usually happens? Think about it. It ain't that hard. When we see these celebrities, let's give a prime example, or you see somebody out and about, black man, he got a white woman. What usually happen with these celebrities? What be going on in their life once they with that white woman? Come on. Any other time she got the answer. Now today she got the answer. Okay.
I think
Can't think, you gotta know. You gotta remember everything in it, like you gotta remember. I'm gonna tell you this too. When you learn in this class, everything in this school is practical. You can take all these things and know, like I go into the workforce knowing that who the devil is. So I know how to deal with them. They condescending, I'm going to be condescending. Okay, cool. It ain't nothing personal, it's just business. I know my enemy, right? You go into school, you should be able to go inside that history class and know that they're lying to you. They're trying to feed you white supremacy. You should be able to go in there and know it. So now when you're reading, you're not being whitewashed. You know what happened? You're just learning whatever they giving you, right? And when it's time for you to start doing tests and all of that and writing your papers, you going in there, you're like, okay, I know the real history of this because I went to the priest and fact checked everything. You get what I mean? Yeah, this is what this book is saying, but in reality, Abraham Lincoln wasn't talking about just freeing us. Boom, like that. You get what I'm saying? Now you're telling them the real ambition, the real story behind Abraham Lincoln, on how he wanted to make us into modern day slavery, what you see today. He said that we was inferior to white people. That's what Abraham Lincoln said. But when you go to school, what they tell you? Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, right? But they don't go into depth on how Abraham Lincoln really didn't like black people. You get what I mean? So now when you go into the school, you know that Abraham Lincoln, the truth about Abraham Lincoln, now you get to go in there and be like, look at y'all trying to brainwash me. And now all your other friends is believing that he freed the slaves. Now they got some type of unconditional love for him. You see how wicked it is? This is why we got to know this Bible. This is why we must educate ourselves, right? Now I'm gonna ask you one more time. not Abraham Lincoln. What happens with black men when they marry white women? David, you want to give it a shot? Say no. He said no. You don't got the answer. You don't know what happens. You don't know what happens. That's an issue. That's a problem, y'all. I know you know, young brother. What usually happens when a black man, Hispanic Native American man, marries a white woman? All right. For time's sake, Nathan, read Deuteronomy 7:3. Read Deuteronomy 7:3. This is something. Listen, understand this. If you don't understand anything from this damn class tonight, understand what we about to read right now. Go ahead. You got it, Nathan.
Okay, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thou
No, you good. It said not to make marriages with them. It said not to make marriages with them. Why? We're gonna find out why. With other nations that's not of the 12 tribes of Israel. We're gonna find out why. Go ahead.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt not take unto thy son.
You can't go and lay down with these other nations. This is God telling the nation of Israel, you better not go ahead and go sleep with Becky. You better not go ahead and sleep with Bryant. You better leave them the hell alone. You better not sleep with no Chinese man, no Japanese man. No, y'all, none of y'all better be having sex and marrying these other nations. Period. Right? Keep going.
Verse 4. For thou will turn away thy son from following me.
So read that part one more time.
Okay.
You need a Bible, Amara? Oh, you read it? All right, no sweat. All right, now read verse 4 one more time.
For thou will turn away thy son from following me.
Wait, what would he do?
Turn thy son away from following me.
So Amara, young man, Caleb. Kenyon. All right, young man Ken, Amara. I want to ask you a question. What happens when our people go and marry and sleep with other nations? What happens? Go ahead, let's get right in. Simple. That's it. Think about it. How can a man be a revolutionist? How can you be for your people when you go home to a white woman every night? Like, how can you speak about the powers that be? How can you fight white supremacy when you're having sex with white supremacy at the end of the night? It don't make sense, right? This is what it is. When you have sex with other nations, you're not going to keep the commandments of God. You're not going to keep the holidays that the Most High gave to us. You're going to follow everything that her people celebrates. Many black men is going to be on 4th of July, teeth and palms in every damn picture. He's going to have on that disgusting American flag shirt. He's going to be in all the pictures with her family members over the grill and everybody all cheese and teeth and palms. That's what that man is going to be. And he's going to just look like another slave. Like another slave. We got to stop believing in the lies that we believe in. Believing in that, oh, all love is love. No, the hell is not. No, the hell is not. You're a black Hispanic Native American man. You better go get you a black Hispanic Native American woman. You better get it. I don't give a damn. Oh man, they come with so many problems. Nigga, do you even know how to deal with your own problems? The whole thing about being a husband is also being a counselor. How many men, you don't know, but Nathan, women come to you that is yours, and they come to you with their issues and problems, right? That's what we usually have in a relationship, right? Okay. Shouldn't you have the answers? You gotta learn how to be there with a woman. You gotta learn how to heal a woman. Most of our women went through hell. Because Becky ain't go through what Keisha done went through. Now I can't deal with black women. It's too much trouble. I can't deal with Hispanic women. You can't deal with yourself.
Right.
You are a sellout. If you have sex with any other nation other than your own, you are a sellout. How you giving your all to another nation? You're literally whatever. Let's say you die, that other nation gets that money. You go marry. Some people do the marriage certificate, right? Look at most of these celebrities. Look at most of these millionaires, successful black, Hispanic, Native American men. Look at what happens when they had that divorce, right? They had that divorce, millions of dollars is going back to white people. Is that money going back to a black woman? Hell no. Because he thought that he was going to be okay dealing with a white woman. He thought that no trouble, no problems. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, these pastors done lied to us. They lied to us. I've been lied to. You get what I mean? I've been lied to. We all been lied to. We was all given this fake reality that don't amount to anything. Like, think about it. They say that we can sin, though we're free from the law. You tell somebody like me and the thun that we free from the law, oh yeah, we're gonna sell drugs. We're gonna use illegal firearms if we feel like we have to. Yeah, we're going to take everything off of your person. Leave you going down the block with just your socks on. You get what I mean? Yeah, we're going to commit crimes because you said that we don't have to listen to God. How many of our sisters go out and get abortions? I thought that the 10 Commandments, it said, thou shalt not murder. Now it's okay. Come on. It doesn't add up to reality. That's why the book of Deuteronomy is so important. And it being explained that if we go and commit sin against the Most High, that we will be punished. You heard a brother Nathan was bringing out that, man, if we don't keep these commandments of God, we're going to fall. Y'all don't believe me? Give me Isaiah 1 and 2. Let's start there. Bro, you racist. How I'm racist? Because I'm speaking the truth? Come on, y'all. People on TikTok saying that I'm racist and all of that. No, here's the thing. America is racist. America is against me and my people.
Right.
How I'm not supposed to speak up about every other nation? Let me give me Revelations 18 and 2. Nathan, give me Revelations 18 and 2. It said, I'm white. Let's have a barbecue on Fairmount Park. I would never have a barbecue with you. You understand what I'm saying? Why some white man said he white? Let's have a cookout and what's that? Fairmount Park. Listen, I will only break bread with my people.
Right.
What's the point of me breaking bread with you? For what? What we gonna be kumbaya? What I gotta forgive you? Why? Because you want forgiveness? Y'all don't have. Y'all went across seas over into Iraq and dismantled everything. Not because over 9/11, it wasn't no love and mercy and let's have a barbecue with the Iraqis. It wasn't that. So why do I gotta be that way? America don't say love, peace, and love when something happened with them. Come on, man. What wound up happening? I think what happened recently? I think it was Russia did something. Russia did something this week, and United States told what's their name that Russia is going at it with Ukraine. Gave them weapons and was like, go ahead and use it, and they used it on the Russians. Killed they unalived like 40 people. They blew up some people. You get what I'm saying? There wasn't no love with Russia. My people our people can't even drive in a car. Our people can't sit up there and just drive in a car and the police come behind them with their lights. Can we feel safe? No. This young man right here, what you like, 12, 13? He got a target on his back before he even turned 13. My son right here, he only 5 years old. He got a target on his back. Let him be playing with a water gun. A police officer is documented. Oh, I thought it was a firearm. It was a damn water gun. Colorful. Come on, man. I'm supposed to have all this peace and love in my heart? God forbid. They ain't going here. Yeah. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. I'm gonna answer y'all questions. Let's see everybody in the chat. Shout out to y'all though. You know what I mean? Ain't no love lost. You understand? We gonna talk about it. Because see, everybody want black men, Hispanic Native American men to just be, oh yeah, man, the white man, love the white man. No, I can't have that for y'all. I can't have that for y'all because justice never was served for us. We ain't never got justice. All y'all in the chat, show me what justice we got for what happened to our people and still happening to our people. I'll wait. While y'all figure that out, I'm going to have you read that scripture in Revelation chapter 18 and start at verse 2. Love it, show.
So God, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice. It's like it. And he cried mightily with a strong voice.
There you go.
Saying, behold, the great is fallen. It's like, behold, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and he become the habitation of devils.
This land right here is Babylon the Great, and it is inhabited by devils, man, deceivers. So you can't let these people deceive you, man. Don't let these people have you thinking that everything is all peace and love. It ain't that. You gotta go into this world understanding that these people is against us, that they not friends. Don't let all that, them showing all their teeth and smiling at you and say, hey, buddy, what's going on? Don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by that, man. It's teachers right now having sex with minors in school. And they tell you, hey, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Whole time he having sexual relations with your classmate. And y'all know older than 15. But I'm supposed to trust these other nations. Huh? This is a habitation of devils, man. And you got to be wise on how you move. Yeah, you're going to have people try to tell you, oh, man, you crazy, man. Oh, man, you got to get all that hate out your heart. No, it's about being wise. It's about knowing who your enemies are. How you going to live and you don't know who's a friend or a foe. I know who's my friends are. I know who's my family, and that's the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
I know that I can trust these people with my life because we all then took that oath and we all then got that oil poured on our head. I know I can have my kids with somebody in the school. I don't have to worry about anything happening to them. Why? Because we all then took that oath. We all proving ourselves to the Lord. But outside these doors, you gotta be skeptic. You gotta be like, who you? What you about? And especially these other nations, man. The Most High said never trust your enemy. You never trust your enemy. In the Bible, in the book of Deuteronomy, it tells you in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, I believe verses 48 through 50, it tells you who your enemies are. It says those that sell you into captivity, that have you in captivity, is your enemy. And then you go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust your enemy. That's why we in the I.S.U.P.K is so extreme for our people. Because we understand that we got to get our people right today. How many young men I got to keep seeing on my timeline? Yeah, another funeral, y'all. Another janaza. Hey, have you seen this young lady? Hey, have you seen this young man? They've been missing for a couple of days and weeks. Shouldn't we be tired of that shit? It's lucky for my language, but shouldn't we be tired? When is enough going to be enough? We go inside the community, the black community. broken families, but everybody got some damn nerve to go on vacations and turn up. All right, what they turning up for? What's their point of turning up? They out every damn weekend. You shaking your funky behind butt. You in some woman's face. What is you turning up for? For what? When our community is being destroyed. And it's also a situation that we got going on that Officer in the Thunder is going to read. Go ahead, read it, brother. You got it.
Come. And the whole of every foul spirit, and decay of every unclean and hateful bird.
Every hateful and evil thing that you can find is here in America.
Right.
Here, wherever our enemies dwell at, man.
That's right.
Come on, man. Come on, man. They want me to sit up here and love them. Oh, man, you got to pray and this and that. I pray. I make the same prayer that King David prayed in them caves when he was in war, when he was on a run, he was a fugitive. I pray the same prayers he prayed. I pray you understand. I pray that Israel's name will be in remembrance in all of our brains. It'll be seared into our skulls. I pray that one day we won't have to pay taxes to the white man. I pray that my enemies fall before me and I can step, my boots will be so bloody because I have been redeemed. This is what I pray for. I think about this every day. I think about getting justice every day. When America won justice, they won it in blood. I do too. I don't gotta go do it. The Lord is making it happen. That's why World War III is happening. You think World War III is happening for anything? It's happening for you. Because the Lord loved the nation of Israel. And he said he was going to do it. It's our part to play our part. To do the work of the Lord. To keep the commandments of the Lord. To know that we must love one another. To know that we shall let our light shine. That's why, man, when I see these young kids in here, man, I be so happy because I get nothing but good reports. Hey, man, my kids, man, they just made honor roll. And some of these little boys, man, that I be seeing, some of the young brothers, that I be seeing in the school, and they parents just be like, yo, man, my kid is a valedictorian, a straight A student, honor roll. Yo, my kid, these kids look like they is rough. They look like, listen, if I was in school with them and I was walking through that hallway, I would have been like, yo, that cat right there, you know what I mean? He trouble. Whole time they leaders, man. Whole time they lead the pack. They lead amongst their peers. They don't go show other young guys and young girls to do evil against the Lord. They go there, they represent, they let their light shine. We gotta let our light shine into the world, man. We can't let our children see us get high. I think the Most High, man, that my kids don't gotta see me pick up weed. My kids don't gotta see me sitting there coming in the house smelling like I done smoked my damn life away, and I'm like, yo, man, they don't gotta see me like that. My kids don't gotta walk around smelling like marijuana. That's what parents do, right? A bad parent would get high in the house in front of the kids. They get high. Kids go to school smelling like weed. You ever smelled a kid coming to school smelling like weed? You probably be like, dang, man, he up there smoking. It's either they smoking or their parents smoke so much damn weed that they smell like it. You get what I mean? We gotta do better. We don't let the church lie to us. We let these politicians lie to us. We following after celebrities. Like, how the hell God, like, y'all ever be on Instagram and just look at the comments under these female celebrities? Go through that and see how much work needs to be done. See how much the church have destroyed our people, man. Because, I would say, yo, man, Sexy Red, man, she's a bad example. I can talk down on Sexy Red. Mom, the woman gonna say, oh, why you judging her? Don't judge her. Only God can judge her. Who told her? Somebody, young man, who you think taught them that only God can judge Sexy Red? Huh? Give him a hand, yo. Somebody doing some studying. You know what I mean? He just said it. He said, what he said, this is the most militant branch leader I've heard on TikTok so far. Well, most High Christ, bro. The water. From kind of words. You know what I mean? But this young man just said, man, he said, yo, Salai, my fault. Let's get back to the scripture. I'm trying not to go off of the scripture. But what you said was heavy. All right. The pastors is definitely lying to our sisters. Right? But I want to go back to the scripture. And in Revelation, start at verse 3.
God, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All these nations, man, is in bed with the white man. They all in bed, man. They all in bed, especially America. And we're going to figure out how. Keep going.
Of God. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yeah, what?
The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Committed crimes, man. Committed evil acts with Babylon the Great. This is why we always teach in here, man, lean not on your own understanding. Because really, you don't know nothing.
Right.
We don't know nothing without the Most High. I give you a prime example. I remember at least sometimes I go through certain situations in life, and honestly, like every time I try to do it on my own merit, like I try to go my route. I'm like, man, I'm gonna try to do it this way. It always blow up in my face. I just be sitting there looking stupid, like I should have handled this situation how I was supposed to handle it. You know what I mean? How I was taught to handle it, right? Lean not on your own understanding, and that's what we do when we follow after these other nations, man. We got to be a people of character and code. We have to be a people that have compassion on one another. You get what I mean? Like, we got to show love to one another because these other people don't want us to love one another. Have y'all noticed that the family get-togethers is not the way how it used to be? When the last time your family had a big cookout? I remember growing up, Nathaniel, tell me if I'm wrong, every summer, cookouts. You had that going on in your family? Look, David, like this. David, you on the truth. You always around family. Go ahead.
It's crazy because I ain't hear somebody say I'm not good at the family reunion.
Uh-huh. And why you think that's so?
Everybody's separate.
It's because they push, oh yeah, no, man, you gotta be in it for yourself. They teach selfishness. But really, we're supposed to be selflessness. You get what I mean? Like in this world, they're pushing everything for us to not come together. And every black family can say that. Like, I was right. When was the last time somebody hit you up? Was like, yo, man, we about to have this cookout. It don't happen like that. But when we was younger, it used to happen all the time, right? Hey, shalom in Christ, sir. Not for much, sir. You want the class?
No.
All right, come on, sir.
That's paint looking too wild, brother.
Oh, most high Christ, sir. We still got more work to do, too, sir.
I said I got it looking good up in here.
The water, sir. Most high Christ, man. Man, I'm gonna give y'all a hand, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to the Thunder. I know y'all really don't know too much of what's going on behind this camera, but man, you know, Officer Nathan led the charge. Shout out to him. We painted the school, got it looking good. We got more things to come in the school. So if you're in the area in Philadelphia, 41 Garrett Road, make sure you pull up, man, see what we got in store here. And this is another thing too, man. You want to be in class. Like me, I might be doing whatever I'm doing throughout the day. Man, I got that earphone in, and I'm listening to class. I'm listening to Commander GEN.YAHANNA, listening to Captain Zariak, so that I can be edified, so I can sharpen my sword, so I can be able to teach just as great as those men. You get what I mean? And man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, getting in class, man, it prepares you for whatever war you got to go through with yourself, with other people. You know what I mean? Every war ain't fought, you know, physically, man. It is a spiritual warfare that's out here, man. We gotta get into it. We gotta stop falling back thinking that, yeah, man, you know, I'm gonna just do it myself and I'm gonna do it this way. Our way don't work. Again, like we were just talking about how the family structure, not even a family structure no more. You get what I mean? But here in I.S.U.P.K, man, the family structure is strong. You know what I mean? I know I can listen and here, man, we always doing stuff together. We always together. Ain't that right, Nathan? Shoot, I might be like, yo, man, come to my crib, man. I'm about to fire up fire up the grill. Brothers gonna pull up, man. We all gonna enjoy ourselves. Sisters gonna come together. We come together giving back to the people. You know what I mean? We be out doing the food drive, man. We having so much fun. You know what I mean? We up there kicking it back with the people. Because, man, that's how the Most High wanted to be. You get what I mean? And that's why being in the school, being in these classes is so important. This is the safe haven for Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans. Like, if you got a son, you got a little brother, you understand, daughter, sister, little sister, whatever, you know what I mean? Someone of youth, and you want them to not get themselves into trouble this year, especially the summertime. You want them to get some good direction, man. Bring them here to the I.S.U.P.K, man. We're going to teach them. We're going to get them right. You know what I mean? We'll help them out with their issues and problems. And I guarantee you, man, you don't got to go through the hell with them like you used to. You know what I mean? If you trust Commander GEN.YAHANNA and his men, you know what I mean, to help you out. Because I'm trying to tell you, a lot of these young guys out here and a lot of these young girls is lost. They lost. They don't have a sense of direction. How do I know? Because at one point in time, I was one of them cats. I was one of them guys because this world will consume you. I remember I felt like I gotta be that nigga. I felt like oh man, I gotta get the money. You know what I mean? I gotta be that nigga. I gotta get the girls and all that. Boom, boom, boom. I used to think like that. You know what I mean? I used to feel like I couldn't let nobody disrespect me. And if I did, I'm a punk. So I gotta get active. Now, I don't allow pride to get to me. You know? I don't just lay down with any woman. And the thing, we can have many wives as we want.
Right.
But here in I.S.U.P.K, we just not going, oh yeah, man, oh yeah, I like her. And then what? You know what I mean? Get ourselves into a damn pit of hell? Hell no, we ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? We're gonna deal with everything with seasoning. We're gonna do everything with wisdom. And that's how we gotta be. You can't be like these other nations. We can't follow after these other nations. Because these other nations, that's how they move. They move like people that don't have a conscience, that don't have compassion. We gotta be those people, man, all right? We're gonna keep going.
And the merchant of the earth.
The merchant. Keep going. Read that again, my fault.
And the merchant of the earth are waxed rich.
And these merchants is making money from us. They're making money from us. When okay, all right, let me ask you a question. What industry makes the most money in December? Yes, speak up so everybody can hear you. Yeah, what industry? Like what merchant? Like a merchant, like somebody that sells things. I'm talking about corporate. You know, like, you know, what industries make the most money in Christmas time, around Christmas time? Young boy, you want to give it a shot?
You said it around when?
Around Christmas time, what industry makes the most money? Think about it, it's Christmas time. Who makes December time? I kind of gave it to you in December. Who makes the most money?
We could say like the farms, people are cut down trees.
Okay, you said the farms.
Yeah, people cut down trees. We could say the holidays. I'm not sure.
Well, you gotta think about it when I say industry, you gotta think about like food industry, stuff like that. Like what industry makes money the most? Let's ask Alexa. Alexa, what industry makes the most money in December? Alexa, what industry makes the most money in December in America?
From TimeSoftCasino.com. December has been one of the most profitable months for Nevada, where 434 licensed casinos generated over $1 billion in revenue for a year-on-year increase of 14%.
Okay, now that's Alexa ain't really helping me out. Let's go, Alexa. Okay, the toy industry. The toy industry makes the most money. Think about it. Christmas is mainly for the kids. So you buying nothing but toys, right? You buying nothing, mainly toys. You buy mainly toys, game systems. So around these times, these merchants, your Walmarts, your Targets, GameStop, who else is merchant? The clothing merchants, you know what I mean? Jewelry. Okay. Think about liquor. Remember, you also said the trees that got to get sold. The ones that grow these conifer trees is making money, right? Everybody is making money. These people is rich. Just heard that the casino make $1 billion in December alone. In December alone. You get what I mean? Now let's get deeper. Majority of their sales is us. Majority of their sales is us. When you look at the Chinese store, when you look at the fried chicken stores that's owned by the East Indians and the Arabs, your discount stores, all those stores that's in our neighborhood, merchants, they all in bed with America. America, let me give y'all a little bit of the backstory too. In white neighborhoods, other nations know that they cannot thrive in those neighborhoods. They know that. We teach everybody else to abuse us because we can't come together. So how can an Asian man that don't have our heritage, how can that Asian man be able to make money, make billions of dollars every year off of their hair products? Off of hair products. I should be able to go to you if I want to get waves. Yo, man, I got the hair grease for the waves. You know what I mean? I got the do-rags, all that. I should be able to go to you. If women want to get their hair done, they want to go get their nails done, they should be able to come to you. Yeah, come to me. Right? Why do I gotta go to another nation? Why? Because we lost the fight of our independence. We lost a fight of togetherness. That's why you don't see families sticking together like they used to. You get what I mean? And think about what's going to happen in the future. It's only going to get worse. That's why most people in the I.S.U.P.K, we are the people in the family that everybody comes to. Especially me. Like, when I look at it, I'm like, dang. When I look at the family, ain't nobody really got that drive to bring people together. At one point, soon I'm gonna have to start trying to bring the family together. Like, yo, man, we're gonna be having a cookout here. You know what I mean? Because it's like the older generations ain't even trying to do it no more. You get what I mean? Because of white supremacy. We gotta start realizing that these other nations is capitalizing off of us, off of our stupidity, off of our ignorance, off of us following after these other nations. When we got off on plantations, we was together. Remember, our parents always say, yeah, man, I remember growing up, the neighbors would whip your behind if you was being bad, if you wasn't doing what you was supposed to do. Wasn't that what we always heard? The neighbors can't even do that now. The older generation, they would shut their door. They see y'all out there smoking, they will walk past, they'll look at you, and they don't even want to sigh anything because they don't want to get hurt. You get what I mean? They just go in the house and they stay in there. At one point in time, older people used to be on the porch. At one point in time, we knew not to get high when I was in the world. We knew not to get high in front of the older generations. Why? Because we had some kind of respect. You know what I mean? We had some kind of respect. Now, you will see young people literally smoking in front of the older people, cursing in front of the older people. Go ahead.
They smoke on the train.
They smoke on the train. I be having to look at them with a look like, dog, I will whoop your little behind if you don't put that out. And most of the time, they be looking at me like, yo, man, put that joint out, bro, you drug. They mans will tell them. You're like, man, you were just smoking with me. No, bro, just put it out. You get what I mean? Because we allow these other people, these other nations to infiltrate us. Now, how we deal with one another, and where our dollar goes to. These other nations know, like right now, Chinese people is about to bring marijuana into our community. That's what they're going to do. They can't take the marijuana to the white community. They're going to bring the weed to us. You know what's going to happen? They're going to have deals. They're going to have all the good stuff, all the goodly stuff. They're going to take your money. And they're going to sell weed, and they're going to take all the money from all the black drug dealers. And they're going to supply you for the weed. When people want to drink beer, strawberries, and all of that, who you got to go to? You're going to the Chinese man. You're going to the Koreans. That's who you're going to. Because these people is drinking of the cup, man. They are in bed with the great Babylon. That's what it is. Keep going. Verse 4.
Oh, God.
No, matter of fact, read verse 3 again from the top.
Oh, God. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yeah, man. They listen. They have fell into democracy. These other nations, man, you know, they give into white Jesus. That's because they don't want to get sanctioned. You know what it means to be sanctioned? You know what a sanction means? Meaning that you can't trade with certain people. You can't go like okay, who has a sanction on them? I think the West Indians have certain sanctions on them. Russia has sanctions on them. They can't trade with everybody, or they'll be in hot water, right? Who else is sanctioned? I think there's some people that sanctioned. There's more than that. I gotta look at the list. It's a lot of people that can't make money how everybody else make money. Like how America just be, hey man, let's trade, this and that. No. If you ain't down with America, most times, man, they're gonna hit you with some sanctions like, oh hell no. Haiti can't make money like that off of their goods. They got sanctioned, but they an independent country. You know what I mean? So again, a lot of these other nations, they in bed with the white man, especially the Japanese. Keep going.
God. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
We are the delicacies. The nation of Israel is the delicacies. These people can come into our neighborhoods and just get rich. They'll get rich off you. Straight up. Yo, you wanna make money off of blunt wraps? Off of tobacco products? Promote it in the black neighborhood. You'll make money. Hey man, you're from China, right? Okay, cool, man. Look, man, don't go to the white neighborhood. You should go to North Philly, open up. You don't even gotta hire none of them. We're gonna give you all types of grants. We're gonna, Chinese, they don't, they got their own vendors. These vendors don't even work. They don't sell to black people. They don't sell to black people. These vendors only vend for Chinese people, right? Is Chinese people looked at as racist? They in Chinatown. You can't open up a store in Chinatown. But we the racists. Come on, man. It sounds crazy. Keep going.
Verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her.
Come out of her, man. You gotta get the hell out of the mindset of America. Like, I'm gonna tell you like this. Sometimes you gotta sit back and look at yourself and see how much of America is in you. How much of these other nations is inside of you. You gotta ask yourself that. Like, how do you react to things? Is it the way how the Lord wants you to react to it? Or is it a reaction due to white supremacy? Like, I used to have this temper that can get me in jail, right? I mean, I would just want to black out and be like, F it, let's go crazy, right? If someone disrespected me, like if you said something wrong to me or something and it felt like, he playing with my emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm in my head, I'm thinking all these crazy things, and then I'm gonna react to it, to that dumb feeling. You know what usually happens? Got myself into trouble. You know what I mean? When I got into the school, I had an incident, right, where I was at work, and I was stopping my brother from whipping this dude ass. I was like, yo, man, you can't do that, bro. Come on, man. You just gotta let it go. Like, go to him, boom, boom. One day, I was just in a bad mood. And in the school, we taught, yo, man, we don't have bad days in here. You know what I mean? Instead of me just keeping my cool, not tripping, I tripped out on the same dude that I told my brother not to trip out on, right? And, I was like, man, look, man, we're going to see it. I'm going to talk to you after work. So now we're in the parking lot. Tell you how stupid this is, right? I'm in the parking lot where all the cameras is at. I stepped to him in the parking lot. Yo, man, who the hell you think you talking to? Boom, boom. Long story short, he pulls out a knife. Oh, you pull a knife out on me? Boom, we fight. I kick this behind. I lose my job. And not just me losing my job. Somebody that got me the job, my brother, he had to lose his job too because he wound up getting sliced with the knife. And he defended himself, right? When I sat back and I looked at that, I had to really look at myself and like, you are an idiot. One, it wasn't even worth it. He didn't put his hands on me. It wasn't no threat for my life. I could have just went to him and let him know about himself. Hey, brother, you acting like an Uncle Tom. You understand what I'm saying? Like I would have spoke to him. Yo, man, I ain't like that. Whatever. Cool. Boom. We got through it. I went ahead and got fired, right? And my brother went ahead and got fired. I had to realize something. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I'm doing exactly what I've been programmed to do. When I was in middle school, I wasn't a tough guy. I was a chump. And so I got tired of people who keep trying me. I had to turn into a monster. You get what I mean? I had to turn into a monster. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna keep. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you got beat up in school, everybody laugh at you. What is all that? How were they conditioned by the world? Not to have compassion, not to be like, yo, man, we can't be doing this. That's how it really supposed to be in school. Hey, man, we ain't supposed to be fighting. Yo, what the hell are we doing? A UPK kid would do that. A child that been taught by the men and the women of the Lord, they'd do that. They'd tell their classmates, man, yo, man, we brothers, man, we sisters, man, we ain't supposed to be fighting. Come on, man, we can go talk about this. Let's go talk about this. I wasn't taught how to do that. Not from my environment. It was, yo, you know what I mean? Get or get got. I had to look at that situation for what it was. Like, yo, man, I'm being of the world. I'm not doing what the Most High said for me to do. I had to apologize to my brother. I had to sit up there and feel like an idiot because now I done lost my job and my opportunity and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When I was projected to go get another higher position, like everything was laid out for me there. You know what I mean? Messed that all up. Why? Because I didn't come out of her. I didn't take heed to the classes that I sat in, to the counsels that I had received over the time that I was here. Now again, this was in my early times in the school. I believe I had like 1 year under my belt. You know what I mean? But it taught me a valuable lesson. Man, don't ever in your life think that you can behave the way how the world wants you to behave. You gotta have wisdom. You gotta utilize wisdom. If you don't utilize wisdom, you know what's gonna happen? You always gonna find yourself in dumb situations. And you looking at yourself and you mad at yourself, and now you can't blame nobody else but yourself. Period. Because you decided to act upon things in a worldly manner. Let's keep reading verse 4.
Come. That's how verse 4 going.
Verse 4.
Bro,
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Yeah, man. Can't be drug dealers, can't be pimps, can't be unalivers, especially you young guys out there. A lot, want to go be crash dummies. A lot of sisters, shalom, okay, so especially a lot of sisters out here. I know that Roe versus Wade cases happening all over again. You know what I mean? Where everybody's bringing it back up. You can't go and have abortions, man. I just seen every time I come from work, I work in one of the most disgusting neighborhoods in Philadelphia. You think that the most disgusting and the most dangerous neighborhood is up North Philly and South Philly and West Philly? Nah, it's downtown in the neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to work around there no more. I was given this contract, and I'm like, I'm done with that contract. I'm out of there in 1 week, brother. Let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Good night. What's the hell is the name? Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is literally, they set up shop. I'm gonna tell y'all how. Give me Lamentation. Give me. Oh my God! Give me, dude. Say no. Give me Lamentations. I think it's 4:16. I think 4:16. I believe. Yeah, give me Lamentations. He's a dumb man. Say no, it's not. But no, man. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I work in this neighborhood, right? Again, I did not choose to work in this neighborhood. I got this contract from this company I used to be with, and they placed me there. All right. By the time I seen where the hell I was at, I was like, oh snaps, shoot, things just got real. So boom, I'm work. Planned Parenthood is like literally around the corner. So they set up shop on like 3 different corners, right? No, 6 different corners. And they out there talking to the people, right? I think for a year and some change, they never said anything to me. Ever. Like ever. They would look past me and go talk to somebody that just came past me, that was behind me. And I'm like, I wonder why they. And one time I asked, I said, yo, man, I'm like, why y'all never approach me? I'm like, every time, I'm out, I see y'all out here, y'all never approach me. I know why. Because I don't look like a man that is a homosexual. I look like a man that take care of his damn family. If I make them, I'm going to take care of them. I look like a hardworking black man, you understand, that's downtown. You get what I'm saying? Get into it. So speed up to this week, they is like setting up shop. And it took so much out of me not to like cut the hell out of this white woman. She was like, hey, you want to talk about what we got going on out here? And I just looked at her, I was like, but they set up in that gay neighborhood. Why? Because they know that those women and those men around there are partakers of the great, Babylon the Great sins. Okay? That neighborhood, who was behind the protests of Roe versus Wade? Homosexuals. And women that wants to get abortions, right? It was the homosexuals that was backing it. Your Black Lives Matter lesbian group that backs it. Planned Parenthood knows to go down there and get signed and get people to sign petitions and get donations. Why? Because they know that these gay people don't care about sinning against the Most High. So they would be down with the abortions. You get what I'm saying? They would make sure that things can get in order to open up the case again. Go ahead.
Why would they care about the reproduction if they can't reproduce it?
Because the sin that they commit is of Satan. So you gotta remember, the whole thing is, a woman's rights, right? A woman have a right to not sin against the Lord. I can care less what these other nations do. But what Blacks, Hispanic, Native American women does matters to the Most High. Straight up. Like, you go, I'm going to tell y'all how sick it is, right? We have compassion, much compassion, and we offer help to women that have been sexually abused sometime in their life. You understand? And we sympathize with our sisters. And we understand that some women may not be able to carry that baby because it can unalive her, right? So we've done the research, just like many other people that, looked into this whole abortion thing. And when we looked at the numbers of women that go in there for sexual abuse, and I'm gonna combine them both, and complications with pregnancy, I believe it was like 13%. I'm roughly 13% combination. The other percentage was women literally having sex carelessly and saying, "Oh yeah, I don't want to have this baby aborted." And when you look at the protest, you seen the gay community saying, "F that baby." People was asking like, "Yo, why would you want to unalive a baby? Why would you want to do the abortion? F that baby." And it was chanting, "F that baby, F that baby." When you, yeah, it's a car. It's crazy, right? So we love you, young boy. We love you in here. Let's get Zakar in here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yo, we gotta not be partakers of her sins, because when we go get these abortions, it destroys a woman. Like, I don't think women truly understand that you can harm your body. You know, I believe they said that abortions are linked to breast cancer. That's from what I researched, right? Medically. But hey, Nathan, in the bathroom. All right, I'm gonna need you to pick up where he was at in Revelations chapter 18, Revelations 18 and verse 5. That's towards the end of the book. Let's go ahead and get it. Hey, Nathan, I need you back reading, bro. All right. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 5.
Okay. Book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 5. Oh, you want me to go back there? You want me to do your limitation?
Verse 5. Verse 5. Revelation chapter 18, verse 5.
Just quick. No limitations?
No.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 5.
Yeah.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath reminded her iniquities.
Remember.
So, like, remember her iniquities.
So the Most High knows the crimes of these people. He knows the crimes that these other nations committed, especially the Edomites, white people. He remember, he ain't stupid. He knows. And guess what? He's going to deal with them. Read the next verse.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her accordingly to her works.
Go ahead.
And double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double.
Now, let me give y'all an understanding of what they saying, right? Look at this cup right here. Look at that cup that we bought. I like that cup. Can you pass me that new cup, that new chalice? Yeah, man. Shout out to Officer Antonio. All right. So you got this cup right here, right? I'm drinking the rest of this on my board. Now, these people gave us this cup. I mean, let's say we put some water in here, and they made us drink it. And inside this cup is oppression, hell. You know the hell that you went through growing up? You know the hell that you went through growing up? How about you? You know the hell that you went through growing up, right? All the hells and atrocities that we have endured is in this cup. And all of us are forced to drink it. Well, because they made us drink from this cup, right? We're going to make them drink from this cup. And it is double the ounces that you can bring into this cup. And what do that mean? They put us in captivity? Those that put those into captivity shall what? Those into captivity shall what? You gotta speak up. Let's give her a hand. You gotta go into captivity. Meaning what? They're gonna have to work our fields. they're gonna have to do everything that we had to do. They're gonna have to work our fields. They're gonna have to be nursing mothers and nursing fathers. They're gonna have to be our workers because they have committed sins against us, man. They have committed crimes against us that are great. Half of them crimes you don't even understand. You think that black people be thinking, Hispanics be thinking that they don't still commit crimes. It's still crimes that you don't even know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is. Even with music, they demonize music. Why do you think back in the day, remember back in the 2000s and the 90s and 80s, conscious rap was okay. The Jewish man learned we can't have that good rap. We got to give them horrible rap. Why? Because the Jewish man wants to make money and control us. If you got a bunch of niggas and females on the mic talking about consciousness, what's going to wind up happening? They can start revolutions where it's like, yo, man, the hell with going to Whitey to go get our music deals. Man, we're going to be doing our own music deals, and you get what I'm saying? Like, music is a part of our culture, right? Like, if I ask any black person, yo, have you ever did the cha-cha slide at a family gathering? Everybody is going to say yes. Hey, have you ever did the electric slide? Yeah, I did the electric slide, or my family do the electric slide, right? Music is a part of our culture, man. Blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans created the majority of the genres that you hear today. Pop came from us. Rock and roll came from us. Jazz, the blues, all that came from us. Hip hop, R&B, all that came from us. Reggae, reggaeton, even Afro beats is a ripoff of reggae. Dancehall. Let's talk about it. Ain't nobody was listening to African music ever until they started stealing the sound of the West Indians, of the Benjamites. When I was growing up, ain't nobody was listening to Africans. But soon as the John Tims and everybody else start copying them sounds of the Jamaicans and all the West Indians, then that's when they started getting exposure. And what did America do? They made pacts with other nations. Like, yo, man, we'll bring you into our entertainment. We'll try to get you in and be over these damn Israelites that's in the hood. Yeah, man, we got you. How you think that most of these actors that's playing prominent black roles in history is being played by Africans? How the hell are you gonna have what was it was one of those movies, I think it was Harriet Tubman movie, it was an African woman playing her. Right? It was a bunch of movies that is black movies being played by Africans. That ain't by design, that is them having deals with Africans. Because they want resources. You get what I'm saying? Like, these things ain't crazy. I ain't crazy for saying these things. Music is a part of our culture. They make sure that they demonize the music. It's so much things that I can talk tonight about how they try to destroy us. You get what I'm saying? I can bring it out for days. They gave us hell. Well, we're going to give them double, and they're going to work. They're going to have to, because we have to. Come on, man. We can pay for the crimes that we committed against the Most High, but they can't pay for the crimes that they committed. That's why this war is happening. Give me Revelation chapter 11. Give me Revelation chapter 11.
Verse 1.
Let me see. Boom. Let me see. Boom. Is it? I think it's Revelations 19 and 11. Revelations 19 and 11.
Read again.
Yep.
Oh God, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true.
Yeah, so this is talking about Christ. Christ is faithful and true. That's what Christ is, man. Christ is a revolutionist. Christ is a King of kings and a Lord of lords, man. That's what Christ is, right? Christ, let me give you the true understanding of Jesus Christ. Christ died so that we can have another chance, all right, at life. Like, we don't have life in America. We don't have life in this world until we come back to the Most High through Christ, all right? Like, you got to truly understand the sacrifice that Christ made for us and that it shouldn't be taken lightly. These pastors is telling us, hey, man, you know, you can go ahead and sin against the Most High. That is a spit in Christ's face, because Christ never said you can go ahead and commit sin. He never said that. He said, I come to not to destroy it, but fulfill the law, to teach the law, to show my people how to keep the law, the spirit of the law. That's what he had to do, because we didn't get it the way how Moses gave it to us. So it needed to be a new way of us understanding. So now I know if me and the Thun have an issue and a problem, we can be brothers, get through it, follow protocol, and continue to do what we need to do as brothers and as priests of the Lord. Right? In relationships, we understand that, yo, man, Most High said we can't leave our woman because she getting on our damn nerves or her feet stink. You know what I mean? You can't leave her. Ladies, you can't leave the man because his feet stink. You know what I mean? And he get on your damn nerves. You can't leave him because y'all had made a commitment before the Lord. Y'all two made a pact that you cannot break simply because of situations that may occur. You can't do that. You gotta follow the ranks. You gotta go through the ranks. You gotta follow protocol. Right? This is what the Most High wants us to do, and that's what Christ taught us to do. He is faithful and true. Keep going.
Our God, faithful and true. And in righteousness, he does judge and make war.
With righteousness. It's a righteous thing to make war sometimes. It's a righteous thing to do. Stop thinking that God is all about hugs and kisses. That ain't God. Especially the God of the Bible that your pastor reference from. You know how many times I done spoke with Christians and they think that God is all this love and peace and tranquility? That ain't it. We're reading it right here. It said that in righteousness he does judge and make war. Let's figure out what he's talking about making war. Keep going.
So, verse 12. His eyes were as flame of fire.
Come on, man. We read that earlier in the book of Revelation in chapter 1, where it talks about his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his hair was like wool. Keep going.
God. And his head were many crowns.
Many crowns. He had these crowns from these other nations, man. He had crowns because he took them by making war. This is a vision that John the Revelator is seeing. He's seeing this vision. John the Revelator is freaking out. Like, he's like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, whoo. Like, he's seeing these times. He's seeing it. You understand? He's seeing the I.S.U.K. He sees it. I gotta get the scripture again where it talks about how John the Revelator seen this. I think it was like a little camp, a little sanctuary, something. I always forget it. It's always there and then it evaporates. But John the Revelator seen the I.S.U.K. They don't say it. They don't say One West I.S.U.K. But that camp, that ones that hold that flag up for the nation of Israel, like the I.S.U.K. man. When you see this symbol, you seen this right here. You know what I mean? You see this logo, man. That is the Lord's logo, because that's what we represent in here. When you out and about, don't think that you're just some regular person. You're not a regular person, man. You're somebody that the Lord taught these laws, statutes, and commands to, and it is your job to keep them and be a light. People should come to you when they have issues and problems. You get what I'm saying? You can't think like you're a regular person. Like, and that ain't nothing to have this crazy ego about. We ain't shit. But we're people that must do what we're told. And we come in the name of Christ. Come in the name of the Lord, man. When I see Nathan, he at the workplace, I see the highest ranking man in there working. That every man and woman should be going to. You understand what I'm saying? Should be dapping up. Like, yo, that's a man of the Lord right there. You know what I'm saying? When you go to school, people supposed to know, man, that's a man of the Lord right there. You get what I'm saying? When these young kids is in that school right there, when they in school, people supposed to know, yo, man, they are the Lord. You understand? You know what I mean? When you out and about, sis, you know what I mean? People supposed to be like, that's a princess of the Lord right here. You know what I mean? Like you a mother now. You get what I'm saying? You big sis to people. You are a mother, even at age of youth. Like you're a mother, because there's many of us that didn't have mothers growing up. You get what I'm saying? You're the big brother that they never had. You know how many children is out here that don't have fathers, don't have a brother? You got to be the brother that they never had. You understand? You got to be the brother that's not going to teach them to get high. That's not going to teach them to go use that gun against somebody. When they come to you, let me just give y'all some understanding. When people that knows me and they come to me, people come to me and get answers. Majority of the time, they were like, look, man, I know I shouldn't be ready to go beat the crap out of my baby mom and her dad and all that. But listen, man, they know when they come to me, I'm not going to give them the wrong answer. Everyone gotta feel like that with you. And if we are a nation of people that give off that aura, that give off that energy, that give off that understanding, like, yo, I know if I go to Nathan about this situation that I'm having with this nigga, I know that he's going to tell me the right thing to do. Let me just go talk to him so that he can stop me from killing this guy. You get what I'm saying? Like, it got to be like that. And if you don't got it like that, you got to make it that way. People didn't start thinking the way how they think just because those times people can come to me and ask me for firearms. Yo, man, who you know got a firearm? Yo, you got something I can buy off you? Yo, let me borrow this. Let me borrow that. People wanted drugs. They know they can come to me. If you wanted to go have a good time, yo, bro, what's the move? But my good time ain't righteous. It wasn't righteous at one point in time. You get what I'm saying? Now people know, yeah, I can't go ask him who got some weed. I can't go ask him where the holes at. You know what I mean? Dang, I can't go to him and ask him for a firearm. I think somebody asked me recently. I'm like, man, I don't get down like that no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't get down like that. I'm like, you got felonies? No. All right, go get you a firearm then. but use it in defense. You get what I'm saying? People know they can't come to me like that no more. And if they do, I'm gonna tell them the right thing to do. And that's how we gotta be. We gotta be a nation that's like that, man. All right. Christ is going to take the crowns of these other nations, and he's doing it to give us justice. Go ahead.
God, what you was just saying was so heavy because I was cleaning out my car, a few days ago.
Yeah.
I was cleaning out my car, and out of nowhere, a brother came from around the corner. And he just walked up to me out of nowhere. He was like, hey, brother, can I see your phone? So I was like, what? What's going on?
Oh, you good? Keep going.
I was like, what's going on? And he was like, I wanted to call this cop because this guy, he was like, this guy and this girl, basically, they basically rolled on him. So I'm like, hey, why they rolling? He said, because, he said it was a black brother, and he had a white girlfriend. And I was like, okay, so what happened? He was like, because I said he said hi to the daughter with the melanin, and then say hi to the kid that looked white. I said, okay, so they decided to jump on you? They're like, yeah. I was like, so what they jump on you for? So make a long story short, that's the reason why they jumped on, but make a long story short, I just broke it down to them, like, you call them the law, knowing how the law is with our people, you ain't doing nothing but putting another black man in danger. I said, you're a grown man, you shouldn't be walking by saying hi to no little ass girl. I mean, one, that makes sense. You should have just kept it pushing.
Yeah, facts. You know what I mean?
Break it down.
I didn't punch on people that was too friendly with kids. You know what I'm saying? So, you just gotta, like, you know what I mean? Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Because again, that dude, he on some creep stuff. You know what I mean? And you about to go call the cops. You ready to go call the cops? Like, tripping.
It's like, we talking things like that, and he see where I was coming from the scene, he walked off cool and easy. Like, why? He just like went on by his day. Like, he thanked me nice. Thank you, bro. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for talking to me. You know what I mean? Appreciate that.
Did it seem like he was on drugs or something?
Nah, he wasn't.
He just got his ass whipped. Okay. Yeah, long story short, man, don't just be saying hello to people's kids. This is a way how you say hi, like, hey, little man, what's up, little man? You know, hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey, what's up? You keep it going. Like, it shouldn't be nothing where you should be having, like, that father seen something in him. You know what I'm saying? White girl, too. She saw something, too. But, yeah, that brother shouldn't be with that white woman, but for sure, protect the baby. But good night. He ain't telling the whole story. You know what I'm saying? Something going on. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going though. This is gonna be our last chapter right here. Let's keep going.
Okay. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Verse 13.
Yeah, so him that only a name that him himself know is meaning his reputation. The world don't know how Christ got down. Christ was to be out here teaching right now. If Christ came back and he came in here with the I.S.U.P.K. and he started talking and he started preaching at camp, you wonder why we so deep out there. Trust me, we know Christ is here. We going to be squad deep. Christ is going to teach and people are going to look at him like he's crazy. The same way our people looked at Christ like he was crazy back in his days when he was on the earth teaching. That's why I said he has a name that no man knows. People don't know how Christ get down today. People don't know that Christ is going to come back with blood. I don't never hear Christians ever say this. They never quote this New Testament. You never hear them explain how Christ is going to unalive people when he comes back. Did you ever hear that? When I hear Armageddon or apocalypse, whatever, the end of the world, I hear it's supposed to be what? What did you hear, Nathan? It's supposed to be this, we walk this path, like, the end of the world, the end of the world, the end of the world. And everybody just walked this long line. I seen that on pictures. I don't know. I hated church. Okay, I hated church. I didn't like going. Only reason why I wanted to go was for the girls. That was it. I was there for the girls, and hopefully somebody cooked some food. Church don't never cook for nobody. Good night. I used to go there for women and food. You understand? And I never got the food. You follow me? Like, I never got the food. I was always upset with that. I was like, dang, I want some fried chicken. Like, I'm hungry. We didn't even eat breakfast. You know what I'm saying? We had to rush to get here. I don't want to be here. I'm reading the Bible. They saying go to Revelations 18:3. And I'm like, 18:3, that must be page 183. I don't know where the hell I'm at. I'm like, yo, anybody gonna teach me how to read? I know how to read. I'm in middle school. You know what I'm saying? I'm in elementary. I can read a book with you. Nobody even show me. I hated church. You know what I mean? I hated church with a passion. You understand? And you gotta hate church, man. You gotta hate church. They're not teaching you the truth. If they would have taught me Christ is coming back with a sword, I would be all ears. Come on, tell me more. So Christ is going to kill people. Who is he going to kill? Everything that ain't Israel. And leave some behind and enslave them and let them be captives for centuries. That's what it's supposed to happen. You understand? Like that's how it's supposed to happen. Go ahead and read, bro. You got it.
It's like a common. Verse 13.
Yeah.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Yeah.
And his name is called the Word of God.
Man, he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. Meaning what? Christ unalived so many people in this vision that he seen Christ as if he was drenched in blood. That's a lot of killing that gotta happen. You understand? Christ is doing it for us. This war is happening right now. They can't pull it back if they want to. This ain't no regular war. This are people that all got nuclear warheads. You get what I'm saying? All of them got nuclear warheads. Every last one. So you got to look at it like this. If you go through these prophecies and see what the Most High is going to do and why he's doing it, you will understand that he's doing it for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. The slaves, man. The people that nobody likes. And with that being said, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I.S.U.P.K, Philly. All right, with that being said, shalom.